will create a nested array, array inside array. HTML head, then you follow the script. Under the script, we'll write a body. Under the body, you can write h1 javascript nested array. Now where that output will come, for that let's create a division id as a container. So under this container division, list of something will come. Okay, next create an array, a variable item equal to write a property called category. Suppose books. Then product, a array. Okay, product is not a simple variable now. Okay, product will not be as a simple variable now. It's become as a array. Come down below, keep 3-4 times, 5-6 times. Book, food, jobs. Then you can write call next something, clothes. Next you can write call desktop. Next you can write call mouse. Next you can write call keyboard or mobile. This is the name of the categories. So pretty. Now write a function. Write a function called get category. Get category. Write a function. Function get category. Get category. Under the get category function, you will use here called var data equal to empty. This becomes an empty variable. Now write a map function. Item dot map. Item dot map. info comma index. Info is nothing but it is holding individual item details like category item details, food item details. So all item details will go to the info variable. Now data equal to data plus you will open a button, and under that button you will close the button, and you will close the button and you will write here call info.category, info.category. So and after that you will write here document dot get element by id, document dot get element by id, which id, that is called container dot inner html, container dot inner html equal to that data variable. So data variable is nothing but it will be the list of buttons. It will be holding the list of buttons. That button will appear under the container when on load. Now this get item function you call here on load. On load equal to call the get item function. On load equal to call the get item function. On load equal to get item function. Ready? Run this file. Are you getting the list of buttons? How many category we have, that many button will generate here. How many category we have, that many button will get generated here. So now instead of generating the paragraph, you are generating the button now. Yes, no should come. If you get ready, if you are able to see the list of buttons, write some CSS for that button. There should be some margin, some padding, some you can say color text wax so that it's look like okay, it's meaningful buttons. Getting buttons. See us now quickly. List of buttons should get generated. Okay, so this is a script to a script you can replace. After that, you can check. There should not be any problem. Button you need to call on, function you need to call on load. On load you need to call the function. On load you call the function. Now let add some CSS on the top for button. Style open close. Inside that you will write for button tab. For button tab you will add here padding 10 px, 10 px from the top, 20 px from left to right, 10 px from the bottom. Margin also some 5 pixel is required. Color should be orange color. Button color should be orange color. And font hyphen size should be somewhere 17-18 px. And container we have written one ID has container. Has container should be text align center. Text hyphen align colon center, so that the button will appear in the middle of the page. Button will appear in the middle of the page. Okay. Next, after that, reload your page. Button should come in the middle. Should look big buttons. Maybe on mouse move, we can change something. Color orange, we can convert into blue. Cursor colon pointer. Cursor colon pointer. Cursor colon pointer. So once the mouse will go, it will look like ready to click. Okay, so once you click on book, it will display all the book items. If you click on category, it will display all category items. If you click on Mobile, it will display all mobile items. Okay, so hope ready. Next, after that, add the product here. Inside the book, you can add HTML, you can add CSS, you can add JS, you can add Node, you can add React, right? Under the food, you can add something rice, you can add something milk, should be in double quote. Idli, you can add dosa. Next here, under the jobs, you can add Java developer, right? You can add PHP developer. Under the clothes, you can add for male, you can add for female, you can add for kids. Under the desktop, you can add from the HP, you can add from the Dell, you can add from the Lenovo. Under the mouse, you can add again from the HP index. You can add again from the eyeball, right? You can add one more from the Dell. Mobile can be Lenovo, can be Samsung, can be something Nokia. So this all are college. Yeah? Here only. Both. Okay. Once you complete, let me know, or I will share in the chat also. Okay, so hope your array is ready and you are able to get the length. So you are able to see the list of category. Okay. Now let guide me. I want to print this del. We want to print the del. How to print the del? Can anyone will put in the chat? How to print the del? Can you write the syntax how to print the del? How to print the del? Del is two places. I'm talking about under the desktop category. Under the desktop category, there is a del. How to print that? How to print that? No one? First, look at there. If you consider product as an array, then del is available on which position? 0 or 1?
First position.
Del is available on one position. Now look at the product is the part of this object. Now this element is available on which position? This is available on 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Fourth position. Now item is the container of all. So inside the item of 4. If you say item of 4, what it will point? Item of 4 will point to the category called desktop. So item of 4 dot product. Item of 4 dot product of 1. It will give you the del. Item of product. Let me write here. Item of 4. Item of 4 dot product of which position? That was the question. How to reach till del. Okay. Now let's leave that. Come to this idli. How to print the idli?
Item 1.
Item of 1. Item of 1 dot.
Product
Of 2. Product of 2 will give you the idli, right? How to print the Nokia? Nokia is here. Item of
6 product of 2.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it will be on 6th position. Item of 6 dot product of 2. This is statically you are talking, correct? If it is dynamic, then what will happen? We cannot say item of 6. Maybe someone will delete the cloth. Someone will add one more. Right? So what we talk, that is also valid. But if the array is dynamic, right? You cannot find the position directly. Okay, if the array is dynamic, adding, deleting, then if you write as a fixed position, it will be wrong case. Okay, it will give as a infinite or something else also will give. Okay, let's go ahead now. Now what we are going to do is, we are already reading the list of category. All the category we are reading already. Now after reading all the category, we have to print their products. Okay, print their products. So for category, you have created a container. Now create one more division here, div id equal to all product. You can keep one br here, is okay, 1 or 2 br, you can write. Ready? All product. Now let's write here a function called get product. Function get product pro inside. I'll keep index equal to 0. When I wrote index equal to 0, what it represent? It represent under the item list, it will give the product of which position? Product of 0 position. That is called this one. Call is a books. By default, it will give all the products of which category? Book category. Okay. So I have given here call is a index is a 0. Now let's go. Create a variable data equal to h3 product list. Close the h3. Come down right here. Item of index. What is the meaning here? Item dot index. What will be the value of index? 0. Item of index. What is the value of index? 0. So inside the product, which is pointing? It's pointing to the first element. That is called book category. Dot product. Product is an array. Dot map. You are running the map, but for which item? Those item that is available under the item array on a particular position, there is a product. Product is holding the data in the form of array, right? So you are running the loop for those product that is available on particular position under the item array. P name as well as P index. P name and P index. Right here, data equal to data plus generate a paragraph. And under the paragraph, P name will come here. Once the loop will get over, document dot get element by ID, which ID? All product. All product dot inner HTML equal to data. All product dot inner HTML equal to data. Now call this function also. Call this function also onload. Comma you can write here. Get pro. Call the get pro function. Call the get pro function. Get category, get pro. Once you refresh, you will see all the category will come on the top and product list from the book category will come in the down. Okay, check now. Getting the list of product. Everything is gone. All product is down. Get pro. Onload. Get category. Get product is okay. What problem happen here? P name. P index is okay. Item of. Yes. Index is also fine. Dot product dot map. P name and then P index. P name I printed here. Paragraph open close is fine. Data I given here or product, but something went wrong inside. 8 minute here, but onload we can call multiple functions separated by comma. No issue at all. Yes. So what went wrong is get pro is here. Let me see in console. There may be some error. It says the properties read cannot read the properties undefined reading for where 16:7. 16. This line I have written. So there is no problem, it should work. Can you see that? From the book, all the books are coming down. Please let me know if the page is running. Six people said something. Onload, you need to call two function. Anyone error? Hmm?
Product is coming PNM.
Pname. Pname you have put in double quote. Pname is not in double quote. Pname is a variable. Spend some 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes. This is two function. Map function 20 plus time we have written till now. 10 plus time we have written in the JS file also when we have done only JS. Now it's with HTML. So read it twice, thrice. Go to the console, do the right click, inspect element, right click and check from there. It should come. इंडेक्स चेक करो ना, अपडेट करो ना एक दो बार। Console, check in console also. Other still we have not written. मेरा भी तो नहीं आ रहा है, correct? It should give me the first product details, first category details. It should come. It should give the details of which one? First category, all the products. Okay, on load. Now, as you click on another buttons, or maybe once your mouse will touch the button, multiple events we have. So whichever the event you can miss, you can write it, it will give you. Now what we have to do, as soon as you click on, suppose when I go here, book was available on 0 position. When I click on cloth, it is available on 3rd position. By default, in get pro function, what you are passing? Index as a 0. Once you click on clothes, index will pass as a 3. Once you click on something, index will go as a 5. Whatever index will come here, this code remain same. Only dynamically we have to change the index here. Then you will ask default is 0. How it will get changed? So if you will not send any value, look at here. Are you sending any value? No. If you will not send any value, index default value will be 0. If you send any value, index value will not be as a 0. For example, from here send as a 2 or maybe 3 and see what is happening. 3 should be maybe in the single quote, yeah. Send 3 and then reload your page. How many? It's got changed. Default value was how much? 0. We send here 3. Now the 0 will get replaced by 3. That is called function with parameter. But what type of parameter? Optional parameter. You can pass also, you cannot pass also. If you will not pass, it will give the default value. Okay, here. This becomes the value of index is now optional. If you pass, then also well. If you will not pass, then it will give the 0. So let it be empty so that it will give the default value as a 0. Okay. Next, after that, we have button here. We have button here. We have button here. Inside that button, you have to send inside the button, you have to call this function get pro. So go here and on click. Call the function get pro. Get pro. Call the function called get pro. Still in get pro, we are not passing anything. So if you click on get pro also, click on any category, it will give you by default as a 0 only. Because under the get pro, you have not passed anything. Under get pro, we need to pass the index dynamically. So index is available under which variable? Index variable only. Right. So we'll go here, and since it is the double quote already. Inside double quote, you have already single quote. You cannot pass index directly. So you have to terminate the statement here. We have to terminate the statement and we need to pass call as a index. Concatenation you have to do at this point. Get pro and inside single quote pass the index. Save the file. Click on button. See it's changing or not. Changing. See, wherever you click, the content get changed. Instead of on click, you change the event also mouse enter. You can change the event called mouse enter and then check once. Okay, book coming or error? No error. Hmm? This data as of now, we have added here directly. Okay, this data, it has not come from somewhere else. Once you work on the project like this, bulk data will come from the backend. In one array, there will be like, you can feel like it's a very much difficult content. Okay, but once you understand through the array and JSON to array and all, you will feel like, oh, this is the simple, I can reach here easily, I can print this one directly. Okay, so hope it is able to print. Now, what is the flow? If anyone asks, explain the project, explain what you have written. What will explain? Number one, we have a set of data in the form of array, and that also is a nested array, array inside array. This line it's itself a array, okay, but inside that you can see there is one more array, correct? So it's become as an array inside array. Now that become as a nested array, simple. Single dimensional. Nested array will be multi-dimensional also. Okay. So if you create manually, you will do a lot of mistakes. So we have API, we are going to read the data from there. Now coming down, on load. Okay. On load, how to call multiple function, or on button click, how to call multiple function. We have here call function one, function two. When on load, both will get called at the same time. Okay. we have one more call. Okay. So next after that, once the get cat function will call, it will go inside the array and it will read only category and it will create the list of buttons and will send to a container. So under the container, list of button will be ready. Next function will get called, that will take the index as a 0 and under the item array on the 0 index position, there is a product also as a array. Now it will read the product is not, see here we have written as a pname directly. We have not written pname.name, pname.price because it is a single dimensional array. Which one? Product is a single dimensional array. It has only element. It has no key value. Key value is not there. But if you look here, category is the key, book is the value, product is the key, whereas this all are as a value. Okay, so what you follow now? Here you follow as a directly from the product individual element we are sending to pname, and from pname we are printing in the paragraph. Coming down next, once inside the paragraph product particular position, all the product will read and create the paragraph. Then list of paragraph we are sending to all product. That is here. So two container, one container that is holding the category, another container that is holding the products. Okay. Now what you do is for this all product, write one CSS so that it should display in the middle. Okay. So give some width for all product and write margin auto so that it will come in the center. It will look better. Right here ID has all product. Give some certain width 400, 300, maybe 400 px, margin auto. Automatically it will come in the center. Margin auto. Let it be text line left. Ready? Now where it is coming? Center somewhere. Wherever you click, it display here. A small task for you now. Suppose when I click on food, it is saying product list and how many product? 4. It should display here 4 product list. When you click on job, it's saying how many? 2. It should say 2 job list. Click on clothes, it says 3. It should display 3 product list. Count. We want to display the count of product under the H2. Count of product under the H2. Understood or not? Suppose I go on to the books. So how many? 2, 4, 6 are there. It should come 6 product list. 6 should be written. Okay, length you need to find. Go to the code, do some R&D, and let me know if you are able to do it. What's going on? हेलो, हाँ किधर है? अच्छा, तो वो हम तो वहाँ पे नहीं है। HDFC बैंक से थोड़ा कला मंदिर के साइड में आइए तो आएगा था, साड़ी का दुकान है मुझे। हाँ, HDFC बैंक है ना, HDFC बैंक से आप आगे बढ़ोगे तो कला मंदिर मिलेगा आपको। कला मंदिर में, कला मंदिर से पहले ही आएगा था साड़ी शॉप है। हाँ वहीं पे है। आप आ रहे हैं क्या? हाँ सर, कुछ कुछ क्या है? अच्छा, कुरियर है क्या? अच्छा, एक मिनट में आता हूँ। आप ऊपर आ सकते हैं क्या, सेकंड फ्लोर में? सेकंड फ्लोर में आ सकते हैं क्या? आ जाइए, थोड़ा एक क्लास चल रहा है। Okay, so hope written. What we written? Written left. Huh? No. Very good engineers. Okay. Module is ready. One small modification not able to do. Listen. First, see the requirement. What is the requirement? Wherever the H3 is coming, in that we have to add the numbers. Total number of product. Look at this line. Item of product dot length. If you find what it will give you. Item of index dot product dot length will give the length. Take that. Go here. Concat inside at this place. Item, or you can do separate also. If the text looking bigger, you can write here. Create a variable total equal to item dot product dot length, and that total you pass here. Total. Total. It will give you total completely. Something like this is also possible. Stuck, it's not working for me. I have shared the code, no complete code. Next, I can share the file. That is the next step. Check now. It should give you the length completely. Oh. I should write here dot length. Dot length. Please add dot length, product dot length. Then it will give the length. 5 items, 4, 3, 2. Wherever you click, that many items will come there. This line we need to add. Total. And here also we added the total. Working? Please check this line. Let me share the complete file in your chat. In case complete it's not working, then we need to replace it. Okay. Add one more category and see it's increasing or not. Go here, add one more category, location, product keep Bangalore, Pune, Delhi, Chennai, Ranchi, sequence. One more category got added or not? So who needs this file? Please log in the laptop. I will share the file. Please log in the laptop. I will share the file. Yeah, you can go ahead. You can see automatically one more line will come in the browser. Yes. Tell me, madam. Yes, I can hear. You should say no something. Right? According to number of items, data is getting changed. See, requirement remains same, the page remains same. Okay, but this data now it will come from other files. This data what we have, it should come from other file. In one array, how long you will play? This data is coming from one array, that is okay, but how to bring from the next from somewhere else? Because JavaScript is your front-end language. It will not store the data. It has to get the data from other side, like from the backend. So those part we need to implement now. You got some idea on map and all. Okay, so let me share the file in the chat. If you are in the laptop, please access this file. Data binding 10. Working or not working? Flow, hope you got idea. Data is stored one place. Position wise, we are fetching and displaying. Okay. Okay. Now come back. Come out from the data binding folder. Okay. Data binding folder. Come out from there. You have one other folder that is called JavaScript API. Go under the JavaScript API folder. JavaScript API folder we have created. If you have, then okay. If you have not, please create a folder. Right, come under the JavaScript data, this one API folder. Under API folder, open CMD. Under API folder, open CMD. Error, you have any error? So we know what is the error. I will guide you. Open the code. That's like that. That's like that. The total is here. Greater than X. X3 out. Okay, because of one dot, people struggle for 1 week also. Okay, everyone will come, they will read and go, come and read and go. Okay, finally one person will read line by line and will get to know this is the error. That is called a logical error. That is not called syntax error. Okay. So hope you open the folder in which open the CMD. In which folder? CMD folder. Okay. See, requirement is this data as of now we have a store in an array. We are reading from where? Array. Now JavaScript cannot be only like this only. No, JavaScript has next level also. JavaScript is responsible to bring the data from somewhere, give to HTML, take from HTML, send to somewhere. What is that somewhere? Somewhere is called a backend. Bring the data from backend and give to whom? HTML. Again, collect from user via HTML and give to where? Backend. That is the job of JavaScript. Without reloading the page or reloading the page, that is the next level. Okay. So we are going to do the same thing now. So you have opened the CMD under which folder? JavaScript API folder. VS Code is available with everyone. So you will write here code space dot and press enter. Your Visual Studio should get open directly. VS Code editor should get open directly. Right? VS Code editor is open. Okay. Now inside that VS Code editor, hope everyone's system is connected with internet. Internet is required. We have to install one plugin. We have to install one extra plugin. Okay, connected. Now go here. Look at there is an extension. Can you see? Extension is there. Extension. Click on this extension. After clicking on extension, search box will appear. In that search box, you will write Ritwik live server. Ritwik live server. Ritwik live, once you write, automatically it will show you here. Live server. Ritwik. Live server is coming. There will be a button called install. Click on that. Ritwik live I wrote. I can see here live server with the install button will come. You can click on install. I have already installed, so it's not showing for me. In your computer, install button will come. Click on that. Install button will come. Click on that. Installation is done. Disable it, enable it. Right? Hope it is done. You will have option over there, enable. Please enable it. After clicking on live server, you may get a link. You need to enable it. You need to enable it. Okay, enabled. So hope installation done for everyone. That is what is that? It is a kind of live server. Okay. What is that live server? Because you are going to communicate with the backend. So the front end, wherever it will run, front end also should be running through the server only. It should not be front end should run without server and back end should run with server. So wherever the website will run, both will be in the live server only. Front end will be somewhere else and back end will be somewhere else. Both will be running through the web server. So what we have installed yet now, it is a temporary web server that will help you to create your computer as a web server. It will work like as a server. Your computer will become as a web server. So web server, web technology will work on the web server. Now your laptop will become a web server. So what will happen? Your laptop will be able to talk to the other server also to exchange the data, to send the data and receive the data. If you will not install that web server, temporary web server, what will happen? Your laptop will not be able to talk to the other server. Your laptop will treat like a invalid client. Whatever the request you will send to the backend will say, sorry, I don't know, who are you? Backend will refuse to give the data. But now both will run on the server. Both will be running through the web server. So data can send and receive easily. Okay. For that purpose, what we have done, under the API folder, we install the live servers. That live server will help us to receive the data from the anywhere to anywhere directly. Now create a file here. Give the file called index.html. 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 Start from HTML. Follow the head section inside. Follow the script. SC. Script. Under the script, we will write something. Come down. Open the body, close the body. Write inside called H1. It's running using live server. Save this file. It's running through the live server. Okay, hope ready. Now save the file, do the right click. After saving the file, do the right click. You will find an option called Open with Live Server. Save the file, do the right click. You will find an option called Open with Live Server. Open with Live Server. Hope you are getting the point. Open with Live Server. Option came. Select that. It will open directly in a browser. It will open directly in any browser. Live server. Do the right click, select open with the live server. After that, directly it's open in any browser. Any browser open? Mine will not open, so I have to open it manually. 5500 will be the port number. Localhost 5500 will be the port number. See now, so like this. It's running using live server. Yes, no, reply should come. Happening, not happening. In file, we did right click and open with the live server. After that, it has started running in the browser and it is running, it is saying like running using live server. Okay. So in this file, we will learn how to read the data from other file. How to read the data from other file as a text data, as a JSON data. Okay, both the type of content. If you are sending a request to backend is sending the data in the form of JSON, how to manage that? If the backend is sending the data in the form of text, how to manage that? Okay, so let's go here and create some buttons now. Okay. Button. Oh. Second button. Home. About us. Contact us. JSON 1, JSON 2, JSON 3, JSON 4, JSON 5, JSON 6. Multiple pages we have to create. Okay. So home, about us, gallery, static pages, local JSON. Next is called a contact list, user list, user list, comment list, comment list. Next will be called as a After comment list, we can keep here car list. Car list. Then we can write some more thing. College. Okay. So delete till here. Let it be this. Save the file and look into the browser. You will find your browser will reload automatically. After saving, if you go to the browser, you will find the browser will get reload automatically. Yeah, hope ready. Save the file, look into the browser. Button came automatically, right? So that will come automatically. You don't have to reload it. All the button will appear automatically. All the button will appear automatically. We can write in a div so that we can centralize it. Div open, div close. Div open, div close. Center. Div open, div close, align as a center. So automatically it will come in center. No need to reload the page. Just save and go to the browser. Because it is live server is running. Your file is being compiled by the live web server. Okay. Automatically. Okay. Came in the center. Right. Okay. So they say home, about, gallery. These three are static pages. Once you click on this, there will be home.html, about.html, gallery.html. Their content will come and appear here. We will use JavaScript fetch function. Once you click on local JSON, today you have created one JSON data like that array. Similar way, we will create a JSON file and will read the data from there, display here. Contact list. I have API. We'll call the API. It will give nearly how many contact list will give you nearly 5 comment list. Contact list will have 200 records nearly. User list have 210 records, and contact comment list has 500 records. And similar way, car list has 23 records. So in that complete how to call the data, not only single dimensional array, multi-dimensional array, nested array, array inside array, multi-level of array, all will get practice in this. Okay, those all are going to come under the fetch function, API, promise function, callback function, all will cover in that. So first day you can spend till fourth button, 3 button and 2 more. Okay, first day. Second day you can spend here as much as we can see. Okay, so 3-4 days if you spend in this API folder, 3-4 days, like from today onwards, remaining till Friday, we are going to spend under the API only. It will get well confirmed for you. In React, you will not face single percent problem. Whatever the API people use in JavaScript, exact same thing will remain under the React also. Okay, same method. Here syntax will be little different there, but all 90% remain same. Okay, then we'll again sit you tomorrow. We'll sit tomorrow and we'll see what we can do for this. Okay, so attend regular 3-4 classes will be helpful. The main part of JavaScript. Okay, the API, main part of JavaScript.